Hey, but what's up? UltraMag64 here, and today, guys, I bring you more Nefarious. Now, last time we left off on our devilish adventures, we actually beat the game, but we got the wrong ending. And by wrong ending, I mean the right ending, but the ending where I win, and I don't want that. So, what I've decided to do is, this is just gonna be a giant boss fight. Yeah, we're fighting the final boss as Mayapple, and if last time's any indication of what we're in store for, this is going to be not fun for me. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm not sure how much I'm going to talk in this because I'm going to be concentrating so hard. Here we go. No. Not having it. Ah. I hesitate too much, and that causes me to die. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Ah. Huh? Yeah. Hate this so much hate. I'm gonna die. Ah. Hey, I hit one guy though. Alright, cool. So I'll be back once I get to our second stage. Okay, whoo! Made it! And now I will destroy your kingdom as a test of this machine's destructive power. After all, we do not need you anymore. Don't let the pencil neck push you around, sister. I can't get back up there. I can't stop her. We can help you. I got lots of energy left, Maple. I can overcharge, break us out, or something. They'll just recapture us. My wings are weary, but we can lift you in if we combine our strength. Jump on my axe, take him, Mouset's hand, and then Adina can do stuff about things. These are our kingdoms. We'll save them. Love for your kingdoms, now there's something I can truly get behind. Alright, we have no time to waste then. We have to do this now. Farah, get us started. Unlimited power. Are we fusing? What am I doing? Whoa, what am I doing? Wait. Hold on, what? What? How do I do? I don't understand anything. Oh, you've gotta be. Oh, that's a load of malarkey. You don't even checkpoint me? Why don't you checkpoint me? That's just not nice at all. You know how hard it was to get here? Alrighty guys, so the audio actually got destroyed for this section of the game, and it's really bad because I was really happy and really excited, and I expressed a lot of cool thoughts, and now it's gone forever! Thanks a lot, voice meter, you piece of junk. So anyway, I guess I'm going to try my best to reiterate what I said here, although I'm not going to get it perfect. And I'm going to try and sync the time code of this so it works, but I was about to give up on this game. I was. The boss fight in this is very hard. Very hard. The fact that your sprite's so tiny and there's so much going on in the third stage of the boss fight is just mind-numbing. I'd been playing this for about an hour, trying to beat this, and I was at the brink of just giving up and saying, I'm done. I'm sorry, I can't do it. This is the end, we're done. But I decided, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Just one more shot. Okay, so see, the first section of the boss is a cakewalk now. I am able to do it in my sleep. I mean, seriously, like it's super beans easy, man. I mean, like crazy easy. For me, at least. The aiming and stuff, like, you get used to it after a bit with the whole thing. Because, like, the neat thing about her is that, like, I don't know if this is backwards thinking or whatnot, but this is how my brain works with this. I wasn't actually watching my character throughout this little section a bit. What I did was I actually watched her cannon placement, because her cannon actually fires a step behind me. So where I was at previously is where her cannon's gonna fire next. So I took that into consideration and was like, cool, if I just can keep ahead of her cannon and understand where she's going, I can not get hit at all. I mean, granted, I mess up every now and then, but the point is I figured that out, which was great. It really made this section a cakewalk, because I was like, cool, I can no longer have to pay attention. Like, I got into that zone. You know when you get in that zone where you're just like, the world dissolves and there's just the game, and you're not even, like, thinking about buttons anymore, you're just kind of just doing. It's like that instinctive, just like, I am one with the game. I have entered the Matrix, and I have become all-powerful saint of, I don't know, destruction, I guess. That's how this feels. I get that way sometimes. It's a rare occurrence, but I love when it happens, because I just, like, forget everything. Like, I don't even think about buttons, I don't think about anything. I'm just like, I am one with the game, and the game is one with me! And so, it makes this section a little bit easy. Now, granted, I'm sucking pretty bad here, because I'm also trying to commentate at the same time. This was me trying to live commentate while fighting this. And so, it was a little bit on the harder side, because you know how when you commentate and try and form sentences and whatnot, it gets harder to actually play a game competently. And here we are at the third section of the boss. Now, this section, again, like I said, is just really hard, because as you can see, you take up a very small section of the screen. I get what they were trying to do by taking it more as a shoot 'em up approach, or well, not really a bullet hell. I'd say more of a shoot 'em up personally. But the problem is that your character's so tiny and she has such a small punch that it's hard to get, like, right where the hitboxes line up for the robots and stuff like that. Now, I'm no developer and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna lecture anybody like, oh my gosh, they should have done this, 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 and this. I'm just saying, this is what I felt playing it. Was I was like, I can't hit anything because everything's too tiny for me to see, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. Because you also have to keep in mind of where she is, and where her lasers are gonna fire, and where you're at, and where you're gonna fire, and it's just, it ends up being a whole mess. It really does. It really does. I think that what they could do to really make this thing, like, a whole heck of a lot easier is just to not have to worry about, like checkpoints and stuff. Like, have a checkpoint right here, like, right at the third stage of the boss. I know it would make it a little bit on the easier side, because then you don't have to go through the whole stage, the whole boss fight again, but it would save a whole lot of frustration. It really would. It really, really would. But anyway, so at this point, I've actually stopped talking in the video. You know, I can't tell because my audio's got flagged, but it's okay. But anyway, so I was concentrating really hard on this, and it was crazy. Like, I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Just keep going. Just keep going, and I'm sure I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna die anyway. It's fine. I'll be good. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. I'm just gonna keep rolling, and whatever happens, happens. This is my last try, the last attempt of this boss fight. I was literally done. I was like, I'm quitting after this. I'm done. I will be done with this. I'm done. I have no more time for this. No more time shall be spared for this boss fight. And so I just was like, cool. I'm gonna get in the zone. I'm just gonna focus. Just gonna focus and keep going. And this was the infuriating part because, like, she's at her last little leg, and I can't hit her because I'm like, I can't, like, get everything to line up. I can't get the stars to align, the planets to align and create the ultimate thing, but I finally did it. I finally did it. And you will not believe the amount of screaming I did here. I was like, yes, 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 I did it! I did it! I beat you! I didn't even read any of this. I still haven't read any of this. It's something about something I dropped myself into the cauldron of doom and gloom and whatever. But it's okay, because everything's fine. So, instead of doing what I did before, I'm gonna actually read this stuff. The Doom Howitzer was destroyed. That's great. I'm glad that was. Heroes always turn up in the unlikeliest of places. Well, that's again great, except I'm dead. A princess who saw her world crumbling apart became her own hero and saved the Four Kingdoms. Yeah, except, you know, I kinda helped. A bit. Suchikochi Empire, a long lost something about something doing something, I don't care. Winter Down, some things never change. Yep, that guy, for some reason that guy reminds me of Jesse Cox. I don't know why. Like the Viking dude. I don't know why he makes me think of Jesse Cox. Insectica, back in business. Yep, Adaptco, Lab's friends restored. That's great! Little robot dude, just doing his robot thing. The Heartless Abyss, new adventures on the horizon. Kinda ticked off that nobody includes me on any of this fun-making. Bramble Flats, old friends stick together. Again, nobody puts me in any of this. The Villain Museum, new exhibits. Yeah, that thing. I killed that. It was cool. Marco City, where it all began. Okay. That's cool. Uh-huh. I hope he's still out there somewhere. He may be a villain, but he came through for his friends in the end. Yup. I wish to apologize for my previous actions. Oh, it's fine, Mac. What about us, huh? You want to give Mac Apple another chance? Oh, Mac, sweetie, no. No. Not a chance. Yeah, because she wants to get with me! But it's very sweet of you to offer. Oh, bolts. And that was Nefarious. Overall, excluding the last boss fight, this was an enjoyable little game. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Was it perfect? Oh, no. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. But neither is anything else in life. Honestly, like, the thing I will say about it is that it takes a bit to get used to. Like, starting out, I had a hard time with the, trying to get a feel for the character. He feels a little bit on the slidey side, if that's a good way to put it. He just kind of, there's something strange about the way he jumps, and so you have to get used to that and accustomed to it. And that is like, the hitbox for his punch is a little bit weird as well. Probably not making a whole lot of sense, but it's okay. But, to combat that, for my personal play style, I decided to kind of outfit him better to fit my playstyle, basically, with a longer, I believe I had a triple punch and explosion punch, I think, so that way I could cover more area so I could hit a little bit better. But overall, I like the theme of the game. I really like its characters especially. Like, the characters are the highlight for this game. I really want to see a sequel. I really do. And I hope we get one. I hope we get to see a really cool sequel out of this game, because it's got a good little base. And I mean, it's got good characters, and that's the important thing, is to have a good characters. I mean, you gotta have good gameplay too, but I mean, they can improve on the gameplay and just keep having these good characters do more things. I don't know what they could do, or like where they could go. I guess they could try again, but I mean, that would be just kind of retreading the same ground. But I liked it a lot. The last boss fight, they make you work for the last ending, for the good ending. Like, they make you work for it. Is it worth it? I'm gonna leave that up to you. But, like, it's very, very hard. And I think it would be a lot easier and a lot less frustrating if they added a checkpoint and the third section. Not saying you have to add it for the first and second. Those are completely fine. But you already have a cutscene anyway that happens in between. So why not just instead just kind of put a checkpoint there? That way, just in case, you know? I mean, because it's like you're so tiny and there's so much going on that it's really hard for the player, at least in my shoes, it's really hard for the player to be like, cool, I'm here, I'm gonna fire this thing, it gonna hit that thing. It good, man. It good. But anyway, I really liked this game. It was really cute, really enjoyable, and I hope that we see a sequel out of it. Like I said, it's nowhere near perfect. I mean, there were a lot of frustrating parts. Like, the western place was actually quite frustrating. I had to actually go back and get more parts to actually beat that level because it was just impossible without it. Without more hearts, I believe. I had to get more hearts and another container for ammo. But other than that, and the game's like not even that, like if you're looking for a short experience, oh, hang on, there's more. What is this? There I am! I was wondering where the heck I was. Things got out of hand, did they not, boss? Only a little. Oh, I can't believe the plan fell apart like that. Losing gracefully is part of the complete villain package. Oh, I guess it is. So... are we cool? Yeah, we're cool. I'm docking your pay, but we're cool. Aw, boats. We'll come up with a better plan. One that even friendship can't foil. But in the meantime, I could use a vacation. There we go. So, like I said, Nefarious is a fun little platformer. It's easy enough to, you know, just play through, and keep in mind, it only took me like 8 hours to beat this, and that's me just kind of barreling through it, collecting what I can, and not really going for the 100%. If you went for the 100%, I imagine it'd take around 10 hours, but I mean, a better player could probably shorten that time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm UltraMag64, and I'm Crow! And I hope you have an evilly nefarious day. And devilishly fun times with games. I'll catch you guys on the flip side with more devilish content in the future. And hopefully, another crack at Nefarious, too, if it ever gets made. Bye-bye.